Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. KWM Gutterman World Singles and Doubles Open Racquetball Championships presented by R&B Sales for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto along with Sam Schultz. This is the IRT. This is Denver, Colorado. And that is Diego Gastelum from Guadalajara, Mexico versus Jake Bredenbeck from Marine, Minnesota. Sam, good morning again.
Good morning, Fabio. Looking forward to a great match. This is the first time we get to see Jake Bredenbeck so far throughout this tournament. Looking forward to seeing him. He is our 2 seed entering the tournament.
So Diego Gastelum, junior player from Mexico, going to go to qualify next month in San Luis Potosí to see if he can make the junior national team. Last year he won Junior Olympics in Mexico, and the boys 21 and under. You see that between the legs, behind the back shot. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to this matchup. I mean, there's not really much to say about Jake Bredenbeck, number 2 seed. But about Diego Gastelum, you got speed, you have agility, you know, and I like that about him. His mental game, though, is going to be really put to the test right here, going up against the Minnesota Viking.
Yeah, the Minnesota Viking, big, strong, and powerful Jake Bredenbeck, the number 2 player on tour, gets himself in the box for the first time this match, facing the number 31st seeded Diego Gastelum.
That's a skip right there by Diego. Makes his first unforced error. Jake awarded his first point.
And if we know anything about Jake, he's just going to play his game. Play the way that he has for years. Pound that ball, hit smart shots, and he will not let up off the gas at any point until the score reads 15-15. One way or another.
That's a skip right there by Jake.
Now, unforced errors early on by both players has allowed Diego to get out to a 3-1 lead over Jake Bredenbeck.
What I like about Diego's game is his reflexes. Lightning quick, good reflexes, dives all over. A lot to prove. Unfortunately, this year at this year's Junior Olympics, he didn't fare well, even though it was in his hometown. He lost the final.
And losing in the final, although you say he didn't fare well, is still a very good showing for any junior.
Down the line winner, Gastelum. 4 serving 1. Thank you everybody for watching and tuning in. Remember, like our posts, share our feed. Keep following us on social media throughout this fantastic Friday.
As we've seen through the first 2 matches of the day, the young gun has come out hot once again in our 3rd match today. On the board, up over Jake Bredenbeck. Great reach and get off the back wall. Diego has to go up top. Opportunity for Jake to shoot.
That's a skip shot right there by Jake. Oh, yeah.
See if Jake can get himself back in the service box, or maybe we'll see a timeout from him in the next couple of points if he can't.
So remember, everybody, this is still the round of 32s. And after this match, we will have Conrado Moscoso versus Jose Daniel Ugalde. That will end the round of 32 run for today. Round of 16 is coming up this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll end the night with a mixed pro match at 8 p.m.
Replay is going to be called. Jake thought that ball was by Diego.
And that's one thing that you're going to have to watch. And Diego Gastelum has to be very careful, because he's one of those, even though he's a young player, he's very well known in Mexico to try to get some free points of avoidables and hinders. He'll try to pull every trick in the book, Sam, to win.
And if there's one thing that Jake Bredenbeck doesn't like, he does not like people who work the referees. He likes to play through.
And that is the reason why I said he has to be very careful.
Yeah, because if you get Jake fired up, riled up, and Jake just wants to play through, he will play through.
Oh, and Jake is twice his size.
And there's no stopping Jake Bredenbeck from playing through. He'll start firing on all cylinders if Diego has too many antics.
5 serving 1.
And so far in the first 2 matches, when the younger player on tour has come out firing and been on top, they've won the first game and the second. See if maybe Jake Bredenbeck rights the world here. And if we go according to seed for the first time on our show court this morning.
Jake has been making some unforced errors. That backhand was about 4 feet up in the air and just put it down on the floor.
Yeah, forget 4 feet up in the air, 4 feet over his head. Uncharacteristic by Jake Bredenbeck, taking some hero shots for no apparent reason here early on in game number 1. Set up Jake with his backhand. Diego able to track that ball down.
Tried to do it behind his back, couldn't afford to do it.
Yeah, Diego just unable to come up with that ball. So Mr. Canada in the house, Samuel Murray.
Big Canada.
Jake Bredenbeck.
Big Canada in the house.
Second serve here for Jake. Sticks with the drive serve. Wrapping Diego.
That is a good serve wraparound, and that should be unavoidable, of course.
It is point for Jake Bredenbeck.
But that was set up by his serve, which is very, very smart. It's not just about pounding the ball like we all know very well Jake can. It's about placing in the right spot.
And Jake has been doing more and more of that. We saw this past half season on tour.
3 serving 5. 2 quick points for Bredenbeck. It's a backhanded cross-court winner for Gastelum. Of course, Gastelum from Guadalajara, Mexico. Hometown also of Alexandra Herrera, top LPRT player.
She is playing Holly Scott in the court to the right of us. Try to give you guys score updates as we go on throughout this game. Great shot right there by Diego.
Same hometown as also Naomi Ross, one of your USA Junior National Team members.
Yeah, Naomi originally from Mexico, then has come over to the U.S. and now competes for us as part of our U.S. Junior National Team. She is the only world champion that the U.S. has had on the junior side in the past year.
It's a good shot by Gastelum. Great effort to keep Bredenbeck on his toes. Listen, man, it's no easy feat to have 7 points against the number 2 ranked player on tour.
No, not at all. And you can see the crowd right now. They're kind of looking around. Sam Bredenbeck just came in the house. He's looking around thinking, what is happening? Uncharacteristic mistakes, unforced errors by Jake.
Jake and Gastelum just going toe-to-toe on the front of the court. Interesting play.
Yeah, neither player wanting to hit it hard.
Just moving each other around, making each other sweat. What a great ace serve. That's a wide angle serve to the right. Just bounced off the back wall. Nothing Gastelum can do about it. Bredenbeck. Good shot. Kill shot down the line. Jake not liking that one, but from this angle, it seemed like it was a good call.
Yeah, it seemed like a good call by our head referee for this match, Thomas Carter. Saw him had to unfortunately pull out of the last match due to injury.
I talked to him after that. He's a problem with his back. Fortunately, could not continue. Didn't feel healthy enough to keep moving on, and he didn't want to keep injuring himself as Gastelum gets point number 8.
Another point on the board for Diego. Gastelum, 8 serving 4. He's doubled Jake Bredenbeck's score so far. Halfway through game number 1. It's a good serve. Set up backhand of Gastelum. And Jake just missing that one, trying to go for broke on that shot. Once again, we see a little bit of confusion in the crowd. Can't really believe what they're seeing right now.
Oh,
Gastelum.
Listen, this is not over. This is far from over. And we've seen Jake come back from a few-point deficit. This is Jake Bredenbeck we're talking about, number 2 player on tour.
Absolutely.
And Jake, believe me, he's on pace to become the number 1 player on tour. If he has a good tournament here, he might just reach that plateau.
He absolutely could. He's just going to have to play smarter, clean up some unforced errors here.
And it's been a while since the U.S. has had a number 1 player on tour.
Last one to do it, I believe, is Rocky Carson.
Is Rocky Carson here at this event, too?
He is. He will be playing at noon. He's the 16th seed. He plays the number 17th seeded Kadim Carrasco.
Kadim Carrasco from Bolivia.
Nine serving 4.
Gastelum couldn't put a racket on that one, couldn't reach to it.
That's the thunderous power of Jake Bredenbeck, and you can tell he just flipped a switch in his head.
Well, it's not one to be known to waste time. But he's not facing a regular opponent. He doesn't have to measure him out, put some jabs out there, see what's hurting. See, like that. He flips him from left to right, right to left. Gastelum makes an unfortunate error. Now Jake's within 3.
Yeah, and you see Jake. You just see it in his eyes. You see it the way he started to swing. Ace serve right there by Jake Bredenbeck. Gets his 7th point of game number 1. Like you said, not one to waste time. He just had to figure out his opponent. Never played him before on tour. Now that he's figured him out,
8 serving 9.
It is 8-9, down by 1. Jake with a take no prisoners approach.
Isn't that always his approach, though?
It is. Timeout taken by Diego Gastelum. We'll take 1-2. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here on IRT Live.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The My Pillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0. When I invented My Pillow, it had everything you'd ever want in a pillow. Well, now there's new technology that makes it even better. My Pillow 2.0 has my patented fill combined with a cooling fabric with temperature regulating thread. My Pillow 2.0 is truly the next generation of My Pillow.
The best sleep just got even better. Whether you have a MyPillow or not, you need to get the brand new MyPillow 2.0. Call or go to MyPillow.com now. Use your promo code, and for a limited time when you buy one, you'll get a second one absolutely free.
You're sleeping even better.
And cooler, too.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
Visit MyPillow.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Sam Schultz. I'm joined by Fabio Soto. In the booth, we have Jake Bredenbeck versus Diego Gastelum, the number 2 seeded player on tour versus the number 31st player. Had to qualify to make the main draw. Saw Diego take a timeout. Jake and Diego just talking back and forth right now. Jake Bredenbeck down early, but has since figured out Diego Gastelum. Looks to be righting the ship. Coming back in this one, see if Diego made some adjustments during the timeout to try to get some more points back on the board and see if he could close out game number 1. Jake between his legs. Great shot right there. Replay called by our head official, Thomas Carter. So it'll be 9 serving 8 again. Diego, visibly not happy with the call. Shrugs it off, however. Great dig out in the back by Jake Bredenbeck. An underrated dig and a great diving get by Diego. Up top goes Jake. Set up the forehand of Diego. puts it away down the left-hand side for a winner.
A little intensity there on the hands of Gastelum with that great shot. But you know what I didn't like, though? Before he did that, Jake went for a ceiling shot, and Diego was right in front of him. He's trying to block his view, a little bit of obstruction, if you will. You don't want to play mind games with the number 2 player on tour, but you got a good point right there. Gastelum up by 3.
No, but you like to see the young players not backing down from the top players on tour. Set up Jake on his forehand side. This will be another one off the back wall.
What a great pass right there by Jake Bredenbeck. Like waving his arms like, you know, that was it. That's all I had to do. He knows he needs to move him around.
Yeah, Jake's starting to figure it out now. 8 serving 11. Cracked out on the side wall for Diego Gastelum. Trying to fire himself up. Diego in double digits versus the number 2 seeded player. Very impressive by this young man so far.
Good intensity right there. Another point, Gastelum. 12 serving 8. Now he's just showing Jake Bredenbeck that he is a legitimate threat. All Jake needs to do is side out and turn up the volume.
Yeah, but you can see Jake's body language. It's okay, but you can tell he's getting very serious now, realizing that Diego Gastelum is a serious threat.
Between the legs, Jake. It's a good answer. Gastelum. That's a soft shot. Very good.
Yeah, great ball control in the front court.
Listen, patience is not a trait of young gentlemen when they play racquetball, but Diego Gastelum just showing that he can adapt to those shots and be patient if he needs to be.
.13 serving 8. Don't think anyone would have picked this one for this score. Setup, Jake Bredenbeck. His forehand shot it very well down the left-hand side. Too quick for Gastelum to react to.
Bredenbeck with the serve. A serve. What a fantastic serve to the backhand of Gastelum that just died in the left corner. Again, the serve. Interesting.
This time that one wraps Diego Gastelum. Jake trying to change it up.
What a way to do that. I thought that he was going to go for a wide angle pass to the forehand of Diego Gastelum, but no.
And you hear the battle cry of the Minnesota Viking coming to war in Jake Bredenbeck.
Fantastic. What power, what play. I don't know exactly what Diego is talking to the ref about. That was a clean play by both.
Yeah, great play through by Jake Bredenbeck. Wow, amazing shot right there by Jake Bredenbeck.
And you talked about it, that he is going to play through and he's going to come swinging for the fences. He's not. It doesn't matter to him if Diego Gastelum is 3 feet away, 1 foot away. He's going to swing.
He will. The moment you don't give Jake Bredenbeck the very first call.
That's a skip shot called. That was a skip shot called. Like I said, he's going to try every trick in the book
to get every point he can.
Clearly a skip shot.
13 serving 13.
A 5-point run by Jake Bredenbeck. No surprise right there.
2 points away from victory are both of these players. Jake obviously in the service box. A little bit more control than Diego has. Fires it around the world. Diego backhand setup. Puts it down beautifully. Does Diego Gastelum.
So a good run there for Jake Bredenbeck. It's not over.
No, a great run from Jake Bredenbeck. Yeah. But Diego Gastelum 2 points away from taking a game off the world number 2 player. Number 2 player in the world. Diego lining up for his drive serve. Jake not happy with the call at all.
Says he's blocking his view. Gastelum again. He adapted to the shot regardless. Game point number 1 for Gastelum.
Yeah, game point opportunity number 1. I like the serve from Diego Gastelum.
This is a much closer and quicker match than I thought.
Yeah, for the score being 14-13, we aren't even 20 minutes into this game yet.
Very quick points. Like the speed of both.
Points coming in bunches here in game number 1.
It's a good shot by Jake Bredenbeck.
Yeah.
Utilizing those walls.
Great diving effort right there by Diego Gastelum.
I want to thank again everybody watching, tuning in. Like our post, share our feed, keep following us on social media.
Let's get a quick towel timeout to wipe up the court.
So Sam, I gotta ask you, 27 points by these gentlemen in under 22 minutes.
Blistering pace. We did see a couple quick blistering paces earlier on in this tournament.
I mean,
7-0 run yesterday in a tiebreaker.
There have been several aces in this match, so there's no really surprise, but still.
There still is surprise, Fabio.
If this would be a Conrado Moscoso versus Rodrigo Montoya, it would be like 1-0.
Yeah. Diego got sawed off and still made it to the front wall.
Wow, I'm surprised he didn't break his racket on that one next to the wall.
Yeah.
Tremendous play.
Game point opportunity number 2.
I love the concentration and the commitment for Diego Gastelum. The serve. Of course, Jake.
Able to side him out.
Just twisting his hips, going around the ball and killing it. He's going to have none of it. Wraparound serve.
Great shot by Diego Gastelum.
I don't blame Jake Bredenbeck for trying that serve, but I thought he was going to go for a drive. Now game point number 3 for Gastelum.
Jake has been able to come up with the side out the first 2 times. See if he can do it again. This time he has to go up top. Diego, backhand. Jake able to switch over to a forehand reverse pinch winner. That's nasty right there.
And I like that shot from Jake. I thought another wide angle would have been another option, but just trying to not risk it all and keep it away from Gastelum. He's right now back in the box.
And for as fast as this match had gone until now, we're at 14-14.
A serve there for Jake Bredenbeck. Wow, that's tremendous. Game point number 1
for Jake.
Gastelum has had 3 so far.
Unable to capitalize on all 3 is the first time the charm for Jake. It is a
Great
serve
shot,
right there by Jake Bredenbeck.
A serve, no question about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a 1-minute break, 2-minute break rather, and we'll be back on IRT Live.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, approximately 45 miles southwest of Chicago. For over 50 years, KWM GUTTERMAN Incorporated has established itself as the premier and is currently the largest gutter machine manufacturer in the United States. Initially founded by Carl W. Miner Sr. in the early 1960s, this family-owned business has thrived through 3 generations to continue building the highest quality portable gutter forming machines in the world today. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and nationally recognized as experts in the gutter industry. KWM's entire product line is manufactured at 2 state-of-the-art locations. Rockdale houses a 45,000 square foot CNC and assembly facility, and Shanahan houses a 15,000 square foot fabrication facility. Adhering to their family values, integrity, and a particularly homegrown way of doing business has made KWM a success story around the globe. KWM gutter machines are sold on 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. KWM offers one of the most extensive and sought-after lines of gutter machines available on the market today. KWM produces the Ironman line of gutter machines and currently offers 34 gutter profiles, with more in development. This complete product offering is coupled with the most comprehensive warranty in the industry. Come see them at kwmgutterman.com.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer, so it's going to be fun.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Jake Bredenbeck starts us off with the serving game number 2. Sam, even though things seem to correct themselves in the universe, what are your thoughts on the performance of Diego Gastelum in the first game?
Yeah, Diego Gastelum got off to a hot start. That's what made that first game so close. I would look for Jake Bredenbeck right here to come out and make a statement. This one could not be close at all if Jake has his way. However, Diego Gastelum is not looking for it to go Jake's way. He'll try to put up as much of a fight as he can, proving in the first game that he can, and he is very capable of doing just that. Diego Gastelum back in the box. His first serve in game number 2.
I mean, thank everybody for watching and tuning in. The court to the left of us, we have Robbie Collins facing Eric Cuevas. I'll give you an update shortly on how that match is going on. LPRT is next to us. Alexandra Herrera is facing Holly Scott.
Jake Bredenbeck just snapping that one cross court beautifully for a winner.
I have a feeling we're going to see a very different game number 2 than game number 1.
I agree. I feel like this will be a statement game from Jake Bredenbeck.
Oh, definitely. He has to make a statement. He is on a roll, Sam, to becoming the #1 player on the tour. And here in Denver, Colorado at the KWM Gutterman World Singles and Doubles Open Racquetball Championships presented by R&B Sales, he could probably achieve that if he has a good run. And if the #1 player on tour right now, which is Moscoso, if he does not have a good run, this could very well change in the standings on Monday morning.
Yeah, it is within reach for Jake Bredenbeck right there. Diego Gastelum. Great slicing backhand by him. Jake just has to take it one match at a time right now.
Good down the line shot by Gastelum. Not wanting to risk it.
So Diego Gastelum on the board, 1 serving 2. Jake able to catch up with that one. Great hands by Jake Bredenbeck right there.
Listen, it was a setup for Gastelum, and he had options right there, but he just went for the corner. I don't blame him for it right there.
Yeah,
just
can't blame him for it at all. You saw when Jake went down to get that ball, Diego raised his hand. Would have loved to just see him play through and not even think about 2 bounces right there.
Not a good decision there from Gastelum, and he paid for it. Jake took full advantage of that mistake. The serve from Jake. Short. The wraparound. That hit the crack on the left. That's a double bounce. Jake taking the lead once more, 3-2. Skip shot. He tried to go down the line, Gastelum. Now a 2-point lead by Bredenbeck. Down the line winner again.
Bredenbeck on a tear through the early part of game number 2. I don't know what Diego Gastelum wants.
No, he raised his hand for some reason. I don't know. Not clear to me what he was trying to achieve. Short serve. Wow, that just came flying off the left corner. Nothing Gastelum can do about it, and this is why he takes a timeout at 7, serving 2. We'll be back after a 1-minute break on IRT Live.
My name is Andre Parrilla, and I play with Gearbox. I love about Gearbox that everyone's part of the family, and they have the best equipment in a great sport. Dedication makes a great athlete, obviously talent, and passion. One of my beliefs is that we're capable of doing a lot of things that we cannot even imagine. It's just part of enjoying the process and then gets to whatever we want to get. Any sport that young athletes are playing, if you really like it, and as I said, if you put the dedication and the passion, I told you guys you don't even imagine how far you can go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here once again. Sam, I got to ask you for some updates on the matches.
Yeah, updates on our LPRT counterparts over on the right court. We're in game number 2 over there. Alexandria Herrera won game 1, 15-3 against Holly Scott. However, now in game number 2, it's Herrera only up 1, 6 serving 5. Back to the action here on the IRT network. Jake Bredenbeck leading 7-2. Skip shot right there from Diego Gastelum.
Very close though, not that far away.
No, Diego showing good sportsmanship, saying it was a skip himself.
Great diving get. Good reach. Has an opportunity.
Great get right there by Jake Bredenbeck. Some great hits by both of these players. Diego sailed that one and cleaned up well by Jake Bredenbeck.
I don't understand what he was trying to do. Just try to hit the ball very, very hard, but very, very high up. And, you know, just Jake was just waiting for that one. Just sat down with a cup of coffee, just waiting for that one to hit it.
Yeah, you will not out-hit Jake Bredenbeck.
No. Okay, you raise a good question. Who on the tour, active player, can out-hit right now Jake Bredenbeck?
For sure?
Yeah.
I don't think we can say anybody. But who would put up a good competition for Jake Bredenbeck? Camarado Moscoso.
That was my first pick. Great serve from the back. Great wide angle pass. That is textbook racquetball there from Jake Bredenbeck. A good serve to the wide right, then going for a wide angle to the left. 9 serving 2.
As we expected, Jake Bredenbeck here in a statement game.
Skip shot by Jake. Unforced error.
Once again, Fabio, remember for all the fans at home, we will have Camarado Moscoso and Jose Daniel Ugolde coming up after this match at 12 o'clock local time. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 11 a.m. for our West Coast watchers. Diego Gastelum, high Nick lob, cut off well by Jake Bredenbeck.
Oh, that bounced off the back corner in the crack of the back. Wow. Lucky break for Diego Gastelum because Jake was on it.
Jake was all over that one.
Screen serve.
Screen serve right there by Diego Gastelum.
It's a good call by the referee.
Yeah, saved him a side out.
That's a missed down the line shot by Jake. Gave an opportunity for Gastelum to earn point number 4.
Now 4 serving 9. Gastelum in the service box with that wrap serve right there.
Unfortunately, too much of wide angle from Jake and not in the reach of Diego Gastelum. Well, thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Remember, this is the KWM Gutterman World Singles and Doubles Open and Racquetball Championships presented by R&B Sales. From Denver, Colorado, home of the NBA champion Denver Nuggets. Jake to the serve. Another wraparound serve by Jake.
Yeah, last one was done by Diego Gastelum. That one now by Jake. He tracks this one to the back court. Fires one, fires two. Diego got to him both, but finally skipped that one.
He tried to slice it on the backhand, but even Jake knew he took longer than he should have to get that job done. Regardless, point number 10.
Yeah, much longer than he should have to get the job done. Jake, you can see, holding himself to a higher standard. Wanting to get it over with quickly.
It's a good down the line shot by Jake Bredenbeck again. A bit of court wiping. I think maybe Thomas Carter should order a shirt change. Still, 11-4 in game number 2. And this match has been going on for 38 minutes. You know, I got to say, Sam, I'm surprised of the speed of this match. Oh, and just as we were talking about, the referee ordered Diego Gastelum to change his shirt. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, we'll have to stop taking as many towel timeouts for them to wipe the court. Get this match to move along just that much quicker, Fabio.
I agree. Now Gastelum goes from the red to the black shirt. Good shot, Jake. I thought he was going to go down the line, but that was a good decision altogether.
Yeah, excellent shot right there. Jake Bredenbeck now 12, serving 4. Gastelum goes around the world up top. Take this one with his backhand. Jake Bredenbeck just can't track that one down. This time Jake stepping up to cut it off. Very close to that encroachment line, but doesn't encroach. Ceiling ball rally here. Seen very few of those so far this weekend in Denver.
Down the line.
Great pickup by Jake Bredenbeck.
Was that a skip? That was a skip shot, of course. Gastelum tried to sell it. Thomas Carter ain't buying. 12 serving 14. 3 points away, Jake Bredenbeck, from taking this victory, moving on to the round of 16s.
Jake Bredenbeck in control of center court right there. Diego Gastelum, big unforced error.
So Jake Bredenbeck trying to move on, 2 points away. course, in the court next to us, Robbie Collins and Eric Cuevas. So the winner of this match, Jake and Diego Gastelum, will take on the winner of Robbie Collins versus Eric Cuevas.
So Jake Bredenbeck in the box, 2 points away from victory. Great serve right there. Diego
Double
Gastelum,
bounce.
yeah, couldn't get to that one.
Double bounce. Body language doesn't look good for Diego Gastelum as Bredenbeck has match point number 1, 14 serving 4 for the match. And there you have it, folks. Jake Bredenbeck takes this one 15-14, 15-4. Sam, is all right in the universe now?
All is right in the universe. The 2 seed advances over the 31st seed. As you said, the winner of this, Jake Bredenbeck, faces the winner of Robbie Collins and Eric Cuevas.
So coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, in just about 20 minutes, Conrado Moscoso versus Jose Daniel Ugalde. Bolivia versus Ecuador here on IRT. Thank you very much for watching. For the production team, Sam Schultz, Rodrigo Mendoza, I am Fabio Soto signing off, and we'll see you in about 20 minutes on IRT Live.